we're gonna do. Might need a couple of decks, so we're gonna throw something out there to you because when this happened on October 3rd, 2024. This was literally a day. Because I told people, a lot of people, I understand we're in 2026 and people can't, it's hard to believe a person's word, especially when when so many people are lying. So what I'm going to play, we're going to say this right now. If I was you, please at least be 18 or older. Let's just throw that out there. But we still going to do this. But this is the day that a woman got so possessed because I would not lay down with her. She calls the cops, says that I hit her, and then I was wound up in a standoff that was like, it was longer than 43 something minutes, but the moment I knew she was acting funny, I started recording the whole goddamn thing. The following day, I had to go to OCS to go see my kids. This same woman made a complaint to OCS. The following day, I went to the police station. I showed the recordings, and I went to the Alaska State Troopers to try to get something. And I'm talking about when you mean nobody wants to help you, and you're totally right. Something's wrong. So people been covering for the people for way too long. And they don't understand the actual. Some of them didn't give a rat's ass what it was going to do to me. A lot of people don't. But we're going to tell you and show you that this is the same thing that happened in the Bible with Joseph. The woman tried to trap him to lay down with her, even though she was the king's wife. And she got some form of possession to try to entrap him to lay down with her. And when he did not, remember, he got tossed in prison. This is what they were trying to do to me that day. So check it out. Like I said, if you ain't 18, you should be 18 because we're going to start this shit. Check it out.
Letting her get the fuck away, I ain't going nowhere. Because I ain't do shit wrong. She wasn't even invited. She tried to use what I had and fucking turn it against me. So she can what? Go home and go suck some stranger's dick being my wife? You ain't no fucking wife. And then you don't think I ain't been recording this shit and I fuck this shit. I ain't got a fuck. It's still going. I can record for a whole 24 hours with a word. That's why. You think I trusted her when she just came in here? I just thought somebody was in fucking need. And then she tried to turn it around. Didn't want her in the first place. Been fucking pushing me away for fucking a year. A whole fucking year supposed to be my wife. But her and her dude can sit here and text me at fucked up hours to fuck with me. I'm telling you, I got this shit. So her showing up today, just because she was here, I wasn't desperate for no fucking pussy. The first thought that came into me was like, what the fuck are you getting ready to do? Right? Because I don't leave my room. I go to work, I pay some shit, and I sit here alone. I got too much, man. I mean, like, what do you want to see?
That's the cops talking to me.
I can show you the whole 5 years, because I'm done with anybody fucking doing this to me. One fucking a day, like, come on, man, fuck that shit. That means you're trying to do some shit to me. No, she was not here and invited. I ain't do shit to her. She can leave. So you're being persistent on some shit. I ain't do nothing wrong. It's her word against mine. I'm not leaving my room. Which one? I'm going to show you everything. I'm not going to show you just today. You think that's fucking enough? I'm going to show you the whole fucking timeline. So I can prove that she came here to do this on purpose, which means guess what? That means y'all wasting your time for somebody who really need help. I'm going to be deep because I'm recording this too. You understand? She called you guys with no fucking emergency because she got caught and was asked to leave and she did this. I'm not doing shit. Ain't nothing wrong with her. Y'all can even went home and let me go to bed. Because you know what? I got a lot of more fucked up shit to do tomorrow. Because nobody's going to help. I ain't do shit wrong. Nobody ain't going to fucking prove that shit. I'm not doing that shit. She can leave. Y'all can give her a fucking ride. She came here to do this. That means if you keep persisting, that means you're part of it. I ain't do shit to her. She can leave. Or she can stay in the spare fucking bedroom and leave me the fuck alone. I am barricaded in my own fucking room.
Now, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? While we're listening to this, we'll take a small break. You know how many times I had to barricade myself in my own motherfucking room? Cops come over here and they still mess with me. But nobody, I've given them videos and videos to show them what? The characteristics of the person. But I'm sitting here, as you can hear, with your own ears. She was not invited. She got mad because guess what I found out? She got an STD. She wanted to sleep with me while I'm sitting here worried about doing my thing with my kids for OCS. All of this was orchestrated. The whole thing was orchestrated and planned out. This is what we're listening to. This is the same type of thing that happened to Joseph. The only difference between me and him, they were going to put me in jail for nothing. Because after she said I hit her twice, I'm 6'4", 200 pounds. She was 5'8". If I would have hit her in her face would have swelled the fuck up. And it took over an hour for them to finally look at this woman. She ain't got no bruises. She ain't got no marks. And then they took her away. And then when they took her away because she couldn't get me sent to jail, she calls OCS. Somebody called OCS and then tried to say that I was doing something I wasn't supposed to be doing while I'm sitting here visiting my kids. This is the night prior that you guys are listening to that nobody wants to listen to. Well, fuck them. This is what actually fucking happened. And I'm tired of people calling me a liar. Listen.
I told my job this shit 2 days ago. I'm going to have to barricade. How about I show you that shit? So how did I know I would have to barricade myself?
Now you caught that. I said clear as day because we're going to pause. I'm going to let you break it down. 2 days before this woman tried to do this to me, I told somebody at my job, I got text messages for this, that something was going to happen and I would have to barricade myself in my room. 2 days later, this happened. 2 days later, this happened. After I told my job that I was going to have to barricade myself in my room, 2 days later, you telling me there's a cop at the window ready to throw in a grenade. You telling me there's 3 cops right outside my door ready to fucking shoot me off a lie because I wouldn't sleep with the woman who had an STD. And everybody wants me to, oh, there's nothing to think about. That's a big motherfucking deal. That's a big deal. To sit there and be like, oh, well, that's nothing. That's not like the weather. Oh, it's going to be sunny and maybe a slight chance of rain. This isn't the weather. This person was ready to do something so diabolical on many levels by trying to give me an STD and sabotage my visit with my kids that I was waiting over a year. And you telling me nobody, and the house had people in it, that nobody was ready to take my back. They were all ready for me to go to jail that day so they could get rid of the evidence. Listen.
I'm dead serious. Let's see some real shit. She can leave. Y'all can take her. Or she can go in that spare room and leave me the fuck alone. Ain't nothing wrong with her because she got enough energy to do this. There ain't shit wrong with her. And that's my point.
Karma.
I'm done showing videos. I showed them the video where 2 dudes came in this hallway and attacked me, and they didn't even take them.
We got that video too.
And guess what? She was in the other room and heard it. I can prove that too. You understand what I mean? There's nothing wrong with her. She came here to sabotage me with my kids, and they're all happy about it. Don't you get it?
Now y'all heard it, right? Now all of these people have to receive karma. They think this is just one event. We got multiple events ever since 2004. that they kept piling this up. This is actual. Just see, this ain't me talking out my butt. Because guess what? The woman who did this to me should be in jail. The officers that didn't freaking actually pay attention, but sat there, had me afraid of my fucking life, ready to shoot me over a lie. And then when I went to the police station the following day, I showed you the recordings, and I went to the State Alaska Troopers and told them what happened. This woman or somebody who was with this woman still called OCS and tried to sit there and make a complaint the following day, which I have recorded. I love when people keep trying to say that I'm a liar. And you telling me nobody was willing to stand up for me and be like, no, this is wrong. They all were watching because they were in hopes for me to go to jail, no different than what happened to Joseph in the Bible. Let's listen.
She wasted your time for helping some real person to do this.
Also, I can miss my visit. Also, I can miss my visit.
Cheating. She's the one who lied. This is coming from the woman who said we had a kid and then she had an abortion. Guess what? Her daughter told me she had her tubes tied. So who's that baby she sent me? I can prove that too. So I'm telling you, she can't.
So her daughter tells me that she had her tubes tied. Well, you know, that's hearsay, but that's supposed to be her child. Be that as it may, right? This is the same woman who sent me a picture of a pregnancy test, right? And then she texts me, I was proud to kill the baby. She literally told me she was proud to kill a baby. And just like I said, when people are like, oh, you're just saying it. Okay, you're watching now, right? All I got to do is this. Check this out. Right there, first one on the top. You see the date on that? That's 2024. We're listening to October 24. This was what? 2 months, a month prior. A month earlier from what you listened to, this woman says she was pregnant, having her tubes tied, but then texts me right here as clear as day, I was proud to kill the baby. You understand when I say the things that people say to me that they're trying to do it so that they can attack my heart? Thinking that it's okay because the only way that they can get me to quit is to destroy me from the inside out. Let's listen. I'll show you guys everything. This is what I mean. And these are the same people who went around slandering my name, but yet you can't defend yourself because here we are. This is a month prior telling me this, and then she had the balls enough to come here uninvited and then sabotage me from actually seeing my kids. And nobody wanted to stand up for me to what's right. And this is officers too. Because she should have been found and apprehended, and she should have at least got something. But she got nothing. Why? Because she knows cops and lawyers too? This is what I'm talking about. Listen.
You do this shit on purpose. Ain't nothing wrong with her, and she can leave peacefully. I ain't even gonna be able to leave my room until it's time for my visit. You know what that feels like?
I had to go to see my kids the next day.
She's gonna keep persisting. Why? Because she did some shit as a consistency plan to try to fucking prove some bullshit.
And this is at 6:02 p.m. I started that.
I'm not fucking moving. I ain't do shit wrong. This is my shit, and I'm fucking going to bed. She did this shit. Y'all can take her away. Y'all can drive her home. Because if you're going to do that shit, and I sold videos, and I'm telling you, this shit is live right now. I've showed you guys so much videos of the people fucking with me, stealing here, and y'all didn't take nobody. You going to try to take me now for some bullshit? And they all can hear y'all. Fuck that shit. She can go. Or y'all can take her. Or she can use the spare room, and y'all can leave me the fuck alone. I'm already fucked up, barricaded into my shit. I live like this all the fucking time. Ain't fucking thing wrong with her. You got enough fucking energy to do that shit. And I don't give a fuck. Siri, post all of this shit. Every last fucking video.
So we can stop it there. So after what happens is eventually I told them I would come out and talk to the cops. I didn't need to because I did nothing wrong, right? So then I go out there. The moment I get outside this very door right here, I heard an audible voice says, "They're going to destroy your evidence." Well, what do you mean they? Oh, I knew who he meant when he said they. Because the whole thing was to do what? To put me in jail. Look, check this out. So she tells the cops that I hit her, right? And we're already what? I don't know, 6-something minutes in here. There was multiple officers. And it took them an hour while messing with me to sit there and re-look at a woman being hit. Allegedly, right? Because this is what she said I did to her. She said I hit her in the face multiple times and nothing is on her face. So as I go out there and they put me in cuffs and they're sitting there trying to get me to open up my phone to show them the evidence of stuff while being cuffed when they could have done it before I went out my room. Like I said, there's still 36 minutes and something on this freaking thing. This is what I mean. People keep trying to call me a liar without pushing play. There was at least 6 officers and one at the window right here ready to start tossing shit in the fucking room. And me to be shot over something like this, knowing that I had to go see my kids the very next day. And guess what happened when I got to go visit my kids? Something happened there too. They were shocked that I showed up to my visit. Why? Because they already predetermined that they were going to do something so I could miss my visit that I was waiting for over a year. This is how twisted. And you telling me nobody was willing to stand up for what's right? No, because they have to be part of it. And then for me to go sit there and go to the police station, go to the office, and I still had to deal with OCS. So I'm dealing with the police, the Alaska State Troopers, a twisted OCS caseworker who put a restraining order on me, and the lawyer who quit on me 5 times. And on top of that, I got to deal with the kid's mom, and plus a crazy person who decided to come over uninvited to try to put me in jail for no reason, and nobody wanted to stand up for me. That's the type of stuff I live. The same thing happened to Joseph in the Bible. There wasn't nobody to stand up for him. Nobody was there to be like, nah, it wasn't him. Because remember, he was in the room with the woman who was the queen, and she had her dudes with her servants. She had her servants strip Joseph naked so that she could force herself on him with those dudes there, and nobody told the truth. Why? Because they would have got freaking already killed. This is what I mean. These people who lied on me or who don't want to tell the truth, they're already scared. Why? Because the things that they didn't want to speak up on, now they're going to have to face judgment for watching me suffer and then pretend it never happened. Do you know what this did to me? Do you know what this did to me psychologically? And then nobody wanted to check up on me? So this is to show people to be encouraged. This is how you got to call on the living God, because there was nobody there, and there's a whole shitload of witnesses. A whole house full of witnesses plus officers all could see that this was a lie, and nobody wanted to speak up against the truth. They wanted to leave me emotionally unstable so that I can still go to my visit my kids who I didn't get to see for over a year, look unstable, and they could have it recorded. And they failed. Because I recorded the whole time we had with our visits too. And then they tried to say that I was on drugs. Even after I told them I was about to be shot at the night before. And you telling me nobody wanted to stand up for me? Then that has to mean they're freaking enemies. I mean, nobody stood up for me in this situation. The only one who was there was God. Only one who was there was God. Because that's who got me out of this.